Hey guys, this is Ben Glenn coming to you with another helpful ADHD tip. So I recently got this letter from a student. She's a sophomore out in Ohio, and I was typing a response and I was seeing all of these grammatical errors and spelling areas, and my typing looked a lot like a Christmas tree. Though I felt festive, I thought, you know what, maybe a video would be better. Also, I realized there's probably a lot of you students out there with ADHD who have similar questions to my friend out in Ohio. So, thus, a video. The question of ADHD medication comes up all of the time. It's very controversial. Should I or shouldn't I take medication? Is ADHD just something made up by the drug company so they can sell more pills? You gotta get some drugs. I do take medication, and it is something that works for me. And what I want to recommend is that you talk with your parents, talk to your doctors, really have some self-awareness and try to figure out what works for you. What you've got to understand is that ADHD medication, it's not a fix. It's not like an aspirin. It's not like when you have a headache, you reach for the Aleve and say, hey, 2 tablets last 24 hours, and it'll take care of that noggin of yours. ADHD medication is a tool. It helps to assist. It's not a fix. Remember that. So let me address the big question that I found in this email, and that was, Ben, can you relate to my situation? I can totally relate to your email. Those of us that have ADHD, we thrive on relationships. As much as we struggle within them, we really absolutely need them. And part of that struggle is that we want to please people. We want to make them happy. And when they come and they recognize our creativity, or they recognize our energy, and they embrace it and they love it, that's great. That feels wonderful. It's when the people that we love point out those struggles and those challenges, and we can literally see that frustration on their face, that it really has a tendency to affect us in a very negative way. And the most distracting thing, the thing that we focus in on the most, is a negative thought. I've been blessed to recently be asked to forward a book by an amazing author, Penny Williams. She's written a lot of bestsellers, all on the subject of ADHD, and her new book that's coming out, love it, The Insider's Guide to ADHD. And she uses a phrase in this book that describes what I'm talking about perfectly. She says there are moments in the life of an ADHD or a person that has ADHD where their brain has been hijacked. The ADD brain gets all hyper-focused, and all of a sudden our brain's been hijacked, and it takes that one thing, then it makes it into 2 things, and those 2 things turns into 4 things, and 4 things turn into 8 things, and before you know it, our brain is saying that everything in your life, everything around you stinks. It's horrible, it's terrible, it's nasty, and you just should end it all. And so the most important thing we can do when our brain gets hijacked by that negative side, that ADD stinking thinking, do nothing. The only way my friend out in Ohio is going to grasp this and fully enjoy the life of somebody who's got ADHD is to become more self-aware. Recognize when your brain starts taking you down that dark road. Don't make critical decisions. Convince yourself, tell yourself, make a sign that you can put on a pegboard, or make it your screensaver on your phone that says one bad day is still just one day. I love this phrase. A very wise person shared it with me. And they said, Ben, you're in a dark place right now, but this too shall pass. It is our job to hang in there, to keep moving forward. You've got amazing potential and ability. I believe that, or else I wouldn't take time to shoot videos like this. I wouldn't go out and speak on the subject of ADHD. Those of you that have this, there's something unique and special about you. And if you can make the right choices to become more self-aware, to stay away from the stinking thinking, and don't make critical, horrible choices that will extinguish your life or the potential and the wonderful things that you have yet within you, we're going to be blessed. Because I know that you will do and can do amazing things. But you got to hang in there. And so this is Ben Glenn, and as always, love, peace, and hair grease, reminding you to do one thing. Keep moving forward. God bless.